Oh, okay. What's up, my dudes? I had a very close friend of mine actually ask me to make a video on my winter hiking gear. He said a short video, but I don't know how short this is going to be because, well, let's just face facts. You know me, I can blabber. Anyway, we are going to start this off from the feet to the head. So, starting off, footwear. It depends on what I wear on my feet. Sometimes if I'm hiking in deeper snow, I will wear these ankle supported high top hiking boots. These are from Nordic 8. I bought these on Amazon for, I want to say like $40 or $50, and these boots have been amazing. There's enough room in them for you to get like fat wool socks, and we'll talk about socks here next. But they keep my feet dry, and most of the time my feet have been pretty warm. So Nordic 8, these hiking boots, these have been awesome. And everything on this list today is affordable. I am not a gear review guy, but I was asked to do this, so out of respect for a friend, I am doing this. Next up, usually what I hike in is these Columbia trail running shoes. These are the Ortholite Eco LT from Columbia. Again, why orange? I don't know. With hiking, I think of bright colors. Orange, blue, red, heck, even sometimes pink. But as you can see on these are pretty knobby hiking shoes. These are great. I haven't slipped once, so I mean, these got more knobs on them than the Nordic 8s do. So that's typically what I wear. Going on to what actually goes on my feet underneath the shoe. Usually I hike in breathable stuff, whether it be regular ankle socks or with the shoes anyway, or higher or colder conditions. And in this case, we're talking about winter hiking, colder conditions. These are wool socks made from Dickies. These wool socks have kept my feet warm every hike I've ever hiked. I've had these for many, many years. There's no holes in them, although I did have a blue pair that I actually burnt up accidentally because I used it as a grip for a hot pot when I was cooking myself some lunch, and silly me left the flame on and it caught the sock. So yeah, anyway, wool socks, they will breathe. They will wick moisture away from your skin, keeping your feet warm. So wool socks are definitely a go. Really any kind of active wear works well. Now, this isn't necessarily hiking related, but I felt this was like a good honorable mention. These are Wool Outside fleece lined socks. If you watched my Penn Roosevelt creator meetup camp, I talked about these briefly. These keep my feet so silly warm. It's actually, it's incredible. Sometimes I have to take them off because my feet sweat. Again, these are made by Dickies. I have 2 pairs of these. A lot of times I'll take one hiking with me, or camping I should say, and I'll wear a pair around home as my slippers. So these are awesome. And when I hike, I typically do take another pair of socks with me in case I do have to do a stream crossing, or snow gets in my boots, let's say, and my feet get wet. Moving upward. Now ladies, cool your jets. You're gonna see my undergarments here, but these are from Walmart. Again, a lot of my stuff is affordable, and a lot of it is from off-brand, cheaper websites or stores. These are Wranglers. These are stretchy. These are like a spandex material. I don't know what they call it, polyester. I don't know, but these are very cooling, and you can feel them breathe. I wear these, well, not this pair, not the same pair, but I do wear these even daily when I'm working, because I'm constantly moving and lifting heavy parts and sweating and stuff. And these work well. And we all know our nether regions are probably the warmest spot on the body, so these are great to have. Now, pants wise, these are another Walmart Wrangler find. These are the Wrangler ATG or AGT. I'll have to put the brand below the name. But these hiking pants are stretchy. They have pockets. And they are not waterproof, but they are water repellent. They are a thin material. So when you first step outside and you're not active, you will feel how cold it is. But these things have been amazing. They are the perfect hiking pant in my opinion. They were only about 26 bucks at Walmart, and it's a lot better than that Revolution Race where they want like $109 for a pair of pants. Come on, really? Like, I know spending money and whatnot for quality and what, these are good, these will work. I do not wear any base layer like polyester stretchy spandex stuff underneath these because usually I'm moving. And if I want something underneath, I will buy a cheap pair of sweatpants to wear underneath, like if I'm at a camp or something. But typically when I'm hiking, I don't wear a base layer because let's face facts. You're not gonna take off your hiking pants to strip down to your base layer while you're hiking. You're just not gonna do that. You're just not. I do not know not one hiker, even the big hikers that have done the AT and CDT and Pacific PCT, the Pacific Crest Trail. Never known any of them to do that. So working our way up to the torso, base layers. I bought 5 shirts from a company called 32 Degrees. They're all long sleeve. Why? I don't know. I just like long sleeve because you can pull them up and make it a short sleeve. But these are breathable, and let me tell you, these things work. That's the best thing about it. The second best thing is these things were $7.99 a piece. I bought 5 of them. One for each day of the week in case I wanted to hike 5 days right in a row. It's never happened, but just in case I want to. An old military friend of mine said, 2 is 1, 1 is none. If you lose one, if you got 2, if you lose 1, you still got 1. If you only have 1, you lose 1, you got none. So 2 is 1, 1 is none. Always remember that. And now I've got 5. So base layering is very, very important because you can always shed layers and put layers back on. Shed, put back on as you cool down, get cold, get too warm, whatnot. But I will say, for a cheaper off-brand, these things from 32 Degrees, they work wonders, I'm telling you. Sometimes, not as a base layer, we're moving to mid layers now. Depending on the temperature outside, I will put on just a simple flannel. These, I know it's not the typical hiking wear, but flannels work amazing. They keep me warm. This is a cheapo from Walmart, but it still works. It's still good. It's still considered a flannel. It's not like Carhartt or Legendary Whitetails per se. Again, everything is affordable. I don't like the term budget, so you'll hear me say affordable quite a bit. Moving on to the thicker mid layers. Normally, a lot of people will buy fleece to wear as a mid layer. And I do have a fleece in here, but I use it mainly as more of an outer shell when there's no precipitation. You might have seen my last video, the Pine Creek Rail Trail Extension. It's a great fleece. I use it as an outer shell, but a simple hoodie as a mid layer, it does fine. It works wonders. It keeps you warm. It's a layer. It just works great. This is my North Face. Miss Mindy got this for me, and I love bears. I firmly believe when my time on this earth comes to an end, I'm gonna come back as a bear. I don't know what kind of bear. Grizzly bear, polar bear, black bear, hairless bear, a Care Bear, I don't know. And obviously during hunting season, be safe, be seen, don't get shot, wear your orange. In my last snowy adventure at Lyman Run State Park, I actually wore this, so I was seen. I really wasn't sure if there was any hunting in the area. The law stated there was, so it's better safe than sorry. You know, I don't need a bullet in my behind. Before we get to the fleece here, another thing I want to say is this could be considered an outer layer, but it also could be a mid layer as well. This is a puffy jacket. This is from Decathlon. I think I paid $60 to $80 for this. You see the rips there. It's been well used. It's not super warm. This is synthetic. It is not down filled. We all know down keeps you very much warmer, but this jacket is rated for 43 degrees when you're moving and 23 degrees when you're moving and 42 degrees when you're stagnant. Like if you're backpacking or just going out camping, this is good when you're stagnant for 42 degrees. And again, hiking 23 because you're moving, the blood is flowing, the heart's pounding. So this can definitely work as a mid layer or an outer layer if you're moving. All right, so another outer layer that could be an inner layer, but this is pretty thick to be an inner layer, but this is the fleece. This is not a bearskin. This is another affordable brand from Amazon. I can't remember the exact brand. It comes from China. This is a really nice fleece. This works amazing. It's always kept me warm. I will use this out camping, out hiking, regular wear. It's just great. It's proven to me that it's up to the challenge. Moving on, if you're hiking in the elements, it is always good to have water repellent or waterproof gear. And this is an SJK brand from Walmart. This is a rain jacket. In my experience, rain jackets can keep you warm. I have another one that is like a white camouflage. It's super bulky. This one packs down pretty small, fits in your pack pretty nicely. It's not a big deal. It doesn't take up hardly much room at all. It's not super heavy, but always have a rain jacket in case the snow or mainly the rain comes, because you do not want to be cold and wet. That is a very, very bad thing. And at the hood, it does have a way to cinch it down around your face. And I believe down at the bottom here, maybe, yes, down at the bottom it has a way to pull it and cinch it to kind of keep that draft out and keep the heat in a little bit better. So I chose not to buy the rain pants, but you can buy rain pants for this, and I might do that just to have them. But typically the pants that I have repel water enough that I don't need rain pants. And I don't really hike in rain that is heavy. So I like hiking in the elements, mainly snow, because I find it magical. Moving to the head, I don't wear anything for my neck area. I just rely on collars and I zip it right up. But moving to the head, as you can see, I wear a straight up ball cap, or I will wear a regular beanie. This one you'll see a lot on the channel. This is the black one I always wear. It's plain black. Especially if the wind is blowing, this is great to keep the wind out of your ears and off your ears. Obviously except for your earlobes, but this thing is amazing. And these gloves are fingerless. These are wool. I bought these from Amazon for like $25, $30. These things have done the trick. They Velcro, they have a little Velcro square there. You can flip up the mitten part, although I don't, because it's just difficult when filming. Now, if I'm at camp, that's a different story, but these things are amazing. I know Outdoor Research offers some pretty nice fingerless gloves. I thought about getting some and trying them out, but these things ain't dead yet, so I'm not ready to give up on them. And who knows, I might buy another pair of these as a backup. Now, an honorable mention is you might go, well, winter hiking, where are your micro spikes or crampons? I don't hike in ice. I have not, I plan on buying some, but I do not hike on ice. There's been one or two places that got really sketchy that I should not have been, specifically when I visited the Evergreen Trail the first time at Ricketts Glen. It was very icy, and they strongly urge you, matter of fact, I think it's required that you have microspikes or crampons on your feet. And if you're not sure what they are, crampons are a leather, or not a leather, a rubber structure that's fixated with spikes on it that you can put over your toe and stretch back up over your heel, and they offer you spiked traction for ice. I do not have them yet, but I do plan on buying some. So that's it, my friends. That is my winter hiking gear. Again, I think I said this earlier, a good friend of mine said I should do a short video. None of my videos are ever short. But a short video on what I use to winter hike in, and literally all of this stuff I've used to hike in. If you watch the videos, you'll see it. You'll see them actively in use. So thank you guys for watching. Maybe I gave you some knowledge. If not, take away from it. Now, little disclaimer, I am not a professional. I'm not a novice. I'd like to think at this point I'm an amateur hiker. I'm not a beginner. I'm an amateur. There's still a lot of stuff I got to learn, but I'm not telling you what you should be doing. Layering, you should be doing. Drinking water, which is another mention. Even though it's wintertime and you may not feel thirsty, please drink water as you are hiking, because your body is exerting. You are sweating, whether you know it or not. Your body needs that water replenishment as you lose it. So yeah, happy 2026. This is the first video of 2026. We're here, day 4 of 2026. I hope you get after those resolutions, and I hope you get out on trail and have your own adventure. And if you can't, I'm here, and there are plenty other creators that I have mentioned, I have had in videos. Go watch them. They'll take you out on probably a better adventure. So anyway, y'all please stay safe, stay healthy. Y'all please be good to each other. We'll see you again out on the trail very, very soon. Cheers, guys.